Hi yoga friends, welcome to my mat, my world. Please join me for chair yoga. If you would, please inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale right here. Exhale all the way down if you can. Inhale up. Exhale, seated, shoulder rolls. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Shoulder rolls, exhale. And your last inhale up all the way. Exhaling to the heart center. Let's turn to the side. Knees facing the same direction and just twist. So grabbing the back of your chair and increasing the twist if you like. So this is as far as I can go without using my hands. And if I push a little bit, I can go a little further. Looking back, the opposite direction of the knees. Keep breathing. Releasing the pose. Let's go the other direction. So take the knees to the other side. If you're in a twisty chair, if you're in the office, you wouldn't have to move the knees. You could just twist in the chair. Breathe. And releasing the pose. Let's move to a standing pose and do some little tick-tocks. So this is like starfish, so open and close and open and close. Use your chair if you need to. Last one, both sides. And release. Taking one foot to the chair, high. And step one toe back just a little bit. Maybe it doesn't feel good for you to step back, and that's okay. Bring the outside hand to the sky. Maybe both hands to the sky. And breathe. Releasing the palms, straightening the leg. And just staying right here, feeling a slight stretch right here in the hamstring. If you like, you can start to come forward with that as far down as you care to go. Breathe. And from right here, bending the knee, coming into a chair lunge. You can slide the back foot back a little further if you want. We're going to feel the stretch right here in the long leg. When you're ready, coming up, and take that foot back. Let's do the other. Bring it up and just find a nice easy lunge right here. Take the outside hand to the sky, so the opposite of your front knee. Hanging onto your chair. If you need to, you would have walked to the other side of the chair. And pushing back, straightening the leg, finding a nice easy stretch right here. So if you just worked your hamstrings in the last couple days, this stretch might be enough for you. If not, you can come down a little further. And we still have a slight bend right here, so feel where it's comfortable for you. Continue to breathe. And bending that knee, coming into a deeper lunge. So slide the back foot back a little further if you like. And sit up nice and tall. Finding the breath, looking across the room. Release the pose, bring the feet down. Inhale up. And exhale the hands to the top of the chair or to the seat of the chair. Walk the feet in a little bit to find a rectangle. Stick the glutes out, so you're kind of letting your belly hang down, letting your chest open up, and feeling the stretch maybe from your Achilles all the way into your hamstrings and glutes. You may even feel this in your low back. When you're ready, step the toes back for a plank, shoulders over the wrists if you can. The heels are up in the back. And bring one foot forward to in front of the chair, finding another lunge. So we have a little wider lunge right here. In other words, the feet are wider, wider than the hips. And I feel the stretch in the calf of the long leg. So I have a lot of pressure on my hands right here. And release. And finding the other side, same thing. Big stretch. I have pressure in my hands. I feel the stretch in my calf. It's not so much about the front leg that's bent in this one. Breathe. And release, finding the rectangle again. This time bringing the elbows down and step the feet back. Find the elbow plank. My shoulders are over the elbows. My glutes are up just slightly. When we hang our glutes, we add pressure to our back. Push your glutes up, strengthening the abs. And breathe. And release, coming up, rolling up to the sky. Inhale and exhale to heart center. Moving to the side. If you need to, we'll do the tick-tocks again. So if you want, hang on to your chair. I'm going to step in front of mine just a little bit. So open for starfish and close. Open and close. And this can be as big a leg up as you need, or you can just do toe to the floor. Your pace, your breath. One more time, both sides. And when you are ready, turning to the side just a little bit. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Let's start to add the arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Skier's pose this time. And exhale. You should be able to see your toes. Look across the room, or at least 5 feet in front of the toes. Continue to breathe right here. Releasing the hands to the heart center. Go ahead, release to the chair. Make sure you are close. When you're ready, bringing the hands to the sky. Pointer fingers move up. Release the hands to the back of the chair, making a twist. Continue your breath. Releasing the pose, moving the knees to the other side. Pointer fingers move to the sky. And breathe, open the chest, pulling the elbows back by the ears. Release the hands to the back of the chair, making a twist. And breathe. Releasing your twist, dropping over the knees, letting the chest rest on the tops of the legs. Let your head hang and shake your head no. And the hands can be wherever is comfortable for you, either toward the floor or maybe on the tailbone, or maybe lifted for a little extra stretch. Take this as far as your body allows. When you're ready, slowly come up. Bring the hands to the heart center. And moving to a standing pose. From the side, let's practice, I've already forgotten what it is. Let's practice a lever pose or a warrior three. So I am facing my chair. If you like, bring one hand off the chair or maybe touch into the back of the chair and then lift the other hand. So if you can, we are moving both hands out. Releasing the hands to the chair, bringing the foot down in the back, finding a plank. Push the glutes to down dog. Adjusting the hands if you like. This time coming up, moving to the other side for your warrior three or lever out pose. When you're ready, raise one hand, maybe touch the chair. What's it feel like today? And breathe. Find a focus point with your eyes. Releasing the hands. Finding a plank. Breathe. And moving to down dog. Readjust your feet if you need to really get that stretch into the hips. Stretch into the shoulders. The back of the legs. Releasing the pose. Step the left foot forward and take the right one back for warrior two. So roll those arms up. So my knee is facing the chair, my bent knee is facing the chair. Bend the back elbow for 90 degrees. The palm faces the back of the head. And release that arm. Now bending the front, palm faces the head. Breathe. Take the front elbow toward the knee and the back arm moves up and overhead for an angle pose. If you like, you can take your hand off the leg or your elbow off the leg, making it all about the abs. Open and bring the hands to the heart center. When you're ready, we are stepping to the other side with the same thing. So moving to a warrior two pose. My other knee faces the chair. Opening the arms. Breathe. Back elbow bends. Palm faces the back of the head. Release that hand. Now the other elbow in the front. Bring the elbow toward the knee. Back arm moves up and over. Side angle pose. Looking up if you can. or looking to the side, looking down, what feels comfortable. Even raising the elbow off of the knee. And relax, coming to neutral. And bringing the hands to the heart center. Breathe right here. Releasing the pose. Let's move to the other side. This time my left knee is forward. My right foot steps back for a warrior one. So my back toes are out about 45 degrees. My hips are going to point toward the chair. Bring the fingertips to the sky. And breathe, looking toward the top of the wall. Hands toward the chair, finding lover pose. You've been here, warrior three. One foot up, raise an arm if you like. I have opposite arm and leg up. Hand comes down, take that foot down, and straighten your front leg, finding a pyramid pose. If you have the flexibility, you can take your hands toward the floor. That's up to you. Release, moving to the other side. So the same thing, let's start with a warrior one. Point your hips forward, even if that means sliding that heel in the back. Bring those fingers up. And breathe. Fingertips toward the chair. Find warrior three. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Or you can do both hands up. Continue to breathe. Release, finding warrior one again, and then stretching the front knee a little straighter. Coming into pyramid. You can walk the hands out a little bit and really deepen that stretch if you like. Soft knee in the front, it does barely move. Releasing the knee, moving the hands back, and find a plank. From right here, bring the toes together. So the balls of my feet or my big toes are touching one another, and I'm going to push back for a down dog. Feeling the stretch in my shoulders and the back of my legs. And release, coming to plank again. Shoulders are trying to be over the wrists in this. Now widen the feet, so move the feet about a foot to 2 feet apart. We don't want to get too wild here. So go ahead, take the glutes back. Finding wide-legged down dog. Coming up, find that plank again. So my glutes are up a little bit. We're going to push the glutes up just a little more. So walk the toes forward about 3 inches. All right, the hands stayed where they were. So we still have wide legs. Let's move to down dog again, wide-legged down dog. This time let's stretch one hand toward the opposite ankle. So my feet are flat right here. Finding that stretch and that twist. And release, coming to that plank. And once again, push back. This time the other hand reaches toward the ankle. And release, find your plank. Walk the toes a little closer together. This time you might choose to be hip width apart. Your glutes are up a little bit. Bring one knee in toward the chair and hold. So you feel the abs activate right here. You feel all the strength in the shoulders as well. Release, take the other one forward. And if it's a little too much, you can always walk a little closer to the chair. Holding right here and breathe. Releasing the toes. Now walk the feet up a little bit, finding your rectangle, and let the belly hang down, looking out beyond the chair. Now release, soften the knees, moving the glutes back, finding a modified chair pose. Release, coming up, rolling up, and shoulder rolls. Moving to the other side. Let's do that tick-tock again. So here we go. Open and close. Open and close. So it's a little bit about balance tonight. One more time, both sides. And release, bring those hands to the heart center. Stepping to the side of the chair, widen the feet. My toes are out just a little bit. When you're ready, inhale all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center, find a squat. So in your squat, you can stay up with the body more up and down, or you can push the glutes back and bring the body a little forward. Whatever you need. And release, coming up. Widen the feet a little bit more. And stretch to one side and stretch to the other side. Touching my chair, I need to move out just a little bit. So open the arms. And then pretty hands. So goddess hands. Keep going. We get to one side, we are going to stay right there. If you like, place the hands on the knee. Push the glutes back. Open the chest, just as if we were doing a down dog, pushing the glutes back. And release, moving to the other side, the same thing. Push the glutes back, hands on the thigh. And breathe. Releasing the pose. When you're ready, walk the feet in a little bit and actually turn to the side so you're facing your chair again. My feet are about 2 feet apart. Bring the hands to the heart center. And release the knees. So bend the knees, push the glutes back for chair pose. Hands toward the chair if you can reach it. And we are going to pulse right here. So just glutes down and up, ever so slightly. If you want, you can place your hands a little higher if that feels better for you. Feeling the quads activate and release the pose. Whew. When you're ready, standing at the side of your chair and just stretch those quads. And let's do the other side as well. If you are close to the wall, you can place the arm, the hand on the wall, and turn the body away. If you have your chair, take the back of the chair and turn the body away. So you are making a stretch across the chest. That was hard to say. A stretch across the chest. And release. Moving to the other side if you like, or if you're against the wall, just turn. So one hand on the chair Walking the feet around till I feel the stretch across my chest. Breathe. Releasing the pose. Let's go ahead and place our glutes in the chair. And widen the knees just a little bit. We are coming down toward the floor, dropping the head. Let the head shake no. Coming to a half lift and drop again. Inhale, half lift and drop. One more. Rolling up. Shoulder rolls. Inhale. And one hand to the outer thigh, the other hand stretches over the opposite way. And when you're ready, inhale. The other hand stretches over, stretch the opposite way. And release. Moving to facing forward, feet on the floor, bringing the arms out. Sit up tall, the chest is open. Moving the hands down toward the back of the chair, opening the chest a little more, leaning forward, finding another stretch in the chest. And release, open the arms to T. This time one hand comes around the head and pushes away, watching the fingertips. The other one comes in, around, pushes away. Hands come down, reaching toward the floor, walking the knees a little closer together, and if you can, reaching down, grabbing the back of the legs, and shake your head no. And releasing the hands, rolling up with some shoulder rolls at the top. And reverse those shoulder rolls. So in other words, go the other direction. Placing the hands on the tops of the legs. Leaning forward, the elbows push out, the chest is forward. Crossing the hands and coming up. Sitting up as tall as you can in this awkward position. Release, coming down. Remember which elbow was in front. And changing to the other side, coming up. And release the pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling to the heart center. Stretching those fingertips out in front. Press the palms away. Take them up to the sky. Opening the chest, pushing the elbows back, and release. Hands to heart center. Clasping the fingertips. Push away. Pressing up. And release. One more time. And moving those hands to the heart center. Scoot those glutes back in your chair. Relax your spine against the chair if you like. Release the hands to the tops of the legs, palms facing up. Continue your breath, closing your eyes. And breathe. Wiggling your toes. Wiggling your heels up and down. Wiggling your fingertips. Wiggling your elbows. Bringing the shoulders toward the ears and release. And again. And one more time. Turning the head right and left. Nice and easy. And bringing the head to neutral, dropping the chin toward the chest. And bringing the head to neutral, drop the chin. Bringing the head to neutral. And one more. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Continue your breath. When you're ready, crossing the elbows or bringing the hands to the arms, and bring the elbows up. Bringing those elbows down, and then flipping. The other elbow moves on top, or the other arm on top. Relax for just a second. Bringing the elbows up and down and up and down. Releasing the hands to the heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.